Good morning. Checking out if everything's working here. Nearly everything, just one thing missing. Hey Caden, good morning. So we're here, we're parked, and we're gonna find some cargo. Hey Brian, good morning. How you doing this morning? Today we're on American Truck Simulator. I hope you can hear me well. I changed the lighting a little bit here. Too far. This one's good. Seems like it's a super heavy load, so that'll be fun. Get going. Go inside our cabin here. Let me know if everything is all right with the live stream, Brian, since you've been here before. And if you're joining from Instagram, also let me know, because I don't know why the feedback that I received to see what's going on, it's not working. No, Canuck, today I'm playing American Truck Simulator, so I am in my Volvo DNL. Just waiting for the truck here. I mean the train. And if you're watching on Instagram, just let me know if the footage is showing alright, because if it's showing alright, I won't worry about it, because my feedback is frozen. Thank you, Brian. Thank you for the feedback. Waiting here. While we wait for the train, let me make sure I have my information on my TikTok. Where's the train coming from? Right there. Awesome. Zaluigi, thank you. Thank you for the information. Because the problem is my feedback is frozen. So is AC working? No, just the buttons. All the buttons work. I can use the knobs here to change the view. I can change the camera. I can turn on and off the truck here. But there's no air blowing from here. I don't need it. There's air blowing right on top of my head here. The game is called American Truck Simulator. Luigi. But this is just a trucking game. Like a simulation. I love it. This is the American version, Mega. The American Truck Simulator. Since I'm in Florida, I just thought it was more suited. Although I'd like to install eventually the European version. I was born in Brazil, and I think the Euro Truck Simulator will be more similar to what I'm used to in Brazil. I was used to in Brazil. I will, Azra. Eventually I will. Just that I've got so many DLCs here for American Truck Simulator. So we're going to get some cargo, and I think it's going to be some heavy one, because the... how many mods do I have? There's quite a few. I'm using the real signs. I'm using one to enhance the appearance of the game. There is... I'm gonna exit here. Or not, no, not here. Hey, let me in. I have a bunch of mods, and especially the DLCs, which are the states that they keep adding. And every state is a DLC, so I'd have to buy everything again if I go Euro Truck. That's a lot of money. And I don't know, in terms of preference, I like the way the American trucks look with the hood and the engine in front of the cabin. I think it's just a little bit cooler. When you look at the European and Brazilian trucks, they're all with those that the engine is under the cabin. Today I'm gonna watch out because the other day I was getting tickets left and right. Speeding tickets. The other day I got I think a red light ticket because I didn't use my turn signal to turn right. Just something you could do, but I mean, sorry. We're almost there. I don't even know where I am in terms of state. And today I'm trying a new lighting. Brian, you that have been here before, how do you like this new lighting? I am using my Philips Hue instead of working like regular, which would be reflecting what the game is showing. I just put on the max brightness setting so you can see the cabin a little better. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, I put more lights in. That's just because when I'm, if I'm playing alone, I want more immersion, so I want the lights to work with the game, so like, it would be yellow now and be dark there. But since I'm live streaming, I just thought, well, I think it makes more sense if the lighting shows the dashboard here. So I just decided to turn the Philips Hue lights all the way to 100%. Do a little bit of a white, yellowish color. Oh, really? Oh. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear, Brian. Thank you. There's our, where we're gonna find our cargo. I don't know what I'm gonna be hauling, but it's probably gonna be big because the game told me, like, are you sure you can haul that truck with that truck? So I guess we'll figure it out. And oh, I got a small issue here with my there. And which one was it? No, it was this one. Oh, I think it's not available anymore. We'll take this one. Oh yeah, heavy cargo, that's the one. Let me move my chat screen again. Or I can move this one out of the way because it's not working anyway. And I hope if you're watching on YouTube, I can read your messages. So if you're watching on YouTube, just drop me a message. Just say hi so I know I can see the messages. There is the truck. The trailer. Oh, it's on the other side. Is it? No, it's right here. All right, looks like a very heavy piece of machinery. Thank you, Mina Farah. All right, backing up here. I can use my rear view mirrors here to see what I'm doing. There we go. We can attach the trailer. Let me move my screen just a little bit here, my OBS screen, so I can see a little bit better. There we go. Okay, we're loaded. This is what we're hauling today. I don't know what that is. Like a big, I don't know, equipment of some sort. It's oversized load. Okay, let's go back inside the truck. And we gotta go that way, so we're gonna have to go super light. Ooh, it's heavy. As the day is dawning here in game. No, the day is not dawning, it's 10 p.m. in the game. Very long trailer, so we'll have to be careful. More careful than usual. After playing this game for so much, I'll be able to get the CDL. Be able to drive real trucks in real life. Or not. I do respect the truck drivers a lot. It's super hard. Ooh, didn't see you. Sorry. And the truck is pretty darn heavy. It's saying 60,000 pounds, so just about, I don't know, 30 tons. Awesome, let's keep going. All clear. Yeah, it's gonna be an overnight drive, or no, or not. I'll have to stop real soon. In here on this screen, I can see some information about the truck and the game. So for instance, I have 2 hours to take a rest before I get a ticket. So I'll have to find one. The guy will start yawning in about 9 minutes in game, which is like 40 seconds in real life. The game has a very different time scale, and also they started yawning. We'll have to find a rest stop. We'll find one. Maybe I'll get into the highway and get the next exit. Thank you, Doerby. Oh man, all those usernames. I hope I'm saying it right. Let's see how the truck behaves on this ramp here. Yeah, it's doing well. The power of a Volvo truck. We'll have to exit the highway real soon because my driver here is getting tired. If you're watching on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, or Twitch, don't forget to drop a like. If you're not following, consider following. I really appreciate the support, the help. I make videos and tutorials about how to build a simulator like this. So if you're interested, just hop on my YouTube channel, check out my tutorials. Thank you, Mr. J001. You need to get a wheel. So go for it. If you need to get a wheel, man, you never bought one, just buy at least a Moza, like the direct drive one. Don't go with those, the cheaper like T300, the G29s that people mostly, buy. They're not going to handle if you want to change the steering wheel. Rest stop here? No, we don't. I'll just continue. Or actually, we do have one here. No, but that's a tough stop. There's too many winding roads here. I don't want to get lost in. Oh no, man. I'm sorry to hear. I'm Brazilian, so I know how those things feel. Especially when things are too expensive in your home country. In Brazil, everything is super expensive. There, 600 miles. I'll have to fill up my tank real soon. The dude's getting tired real fast here. Where do you live? What country are you from? And I'm a little over the speed limit here. Yes, sir. I'm from Brazil. Born and raised. I've been in America for 10 years now, but I was born in Curitiba, in the great state of Paraná. Oh man, sorry to hear. Well then, if you have to, just get one of those like D300, maybe a used one, that should work. I'm getting tired. You're from France. Nice. I studied when I was a kid in a school that was French. Oh, I think it didn't. I think I missed your message on TikTok. I'll check it out. So I studied in a school that was French in Brazil, and all I learned, like doing 5 or 6 years of French, was "Je ne parle pas français," which is very important when you actually don't speak French. All right, so it's getting critical. I'll have to stop for rest. Check the map and see if there's a place nearby here. World map. Alright, so this one, no. Oh boy, we're gonna get a ticket. There's only a parking spot like up ahead, but we're gonna get a parking ticket. Not a parking, a rest violation ticket. That's pretty very likely. XN, I think I've seen that one. Well, at this point, man, just be happy. Get a steering wheel and that will change your game. Oh yeah, I'm playing American Truck Simulator, Carpex. This is the American version. There's 2 versions of this game. The European Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, and the American Truck Simulator. And right now I'm playing the American version. And almost, yeah, we're gonna get a ticket. 20 minutes until I'm past my rest stop time. And I don't know how, police just knows you're tired. was a rest stop, like super close, but I don't know if we're gonna make it in time to rest. And I think it was on the other side of the road. It was. What was it? Night. Where's that rest stop? Hey, Boing Sim. I think this brand, the PXN one, they reached out to me once for me to review their product. This, I'll let you know when one cross my way. We'll have some fresh roadkill. Then we can make a barbecue, man. Oh, it was? Yeah. Yeah, I think it was on the other side. I don't want to go around. I'll take the ticket. Because if it's on the other side, I don't want to go around. But I think it should be pretty close. And I'm zeroed out. So you see the blinking light here. It means I am past my rest period. And the truck is heavy. Yeah, I see the stop, but it's on the other side. But there's one, I think, just up ahead on the right side of the road. Nice, you were paying attention, Knight. Thank you. And I need to stop for fuel also. I forgot about that. The fuel light's gonna come on in just a minute. I agree. That'd be cool. Like those CB radios. What is the whole cost of this setup? So the whole cost is not fair to say. Like, I can say it, but the real cost is what makes the simulator different, right? So in car parts, you can go to any junkyard and buy the interior for like $300, and then you need around $400 for car parts. Not car parts, sorry, wood and other like materials like carpet, wood, metal, all that good stuff. So it's about $700 you can build a simulator like this, and then you can kind of go with your budget. And you know, if you have budget for a better wheelbase like I have here at Fanatec, go for it. If you don't, just buy a cheaper one. Ah, man, really? Bleeping violation, and I'm right here. How can I access the page? So if you have my mod, which you can download, anybody can download my Apple CarPlay mod. Let me just park here and I'll let you know. So if you download my mod from my YouTube channel, the car page is going to automatically load once you are running American Truck Simulator. Yo, 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 yo. I got a ticket. And it's morning here in wherever, USA. Let's get the engine started. Let go of the parking brake. Let me just show you guys around. This is what we're carrying today. Whatever this is. Forester. So it's something for woodwork. This is our truck. This is what we're hauling. Oh, got the parking brake on. It works with both ATS and ETS. The metadata is the same. The only problem you'll have, Marco, or M7 Marco, I don't know if Marco would be the right spelling for your username, But the only problem you'll have is everything here is in imperial system, in the US way of doing things. So I have miles, I have gallons. How did I make it? You mean the Apple CarPlay or the whole simulator? Well, the Apple CarPlay is just a SimHub dashboard. You can download to use on your iPad or tablet or phone. And the simulator, I do have a tutorial on my YouTube channel. And I'm running out of fuel now, so I better stop for fuel. So on my YouTube channel, you'll find a tutorial with all the costs, everything detailed. You can pretty much find every single information about the simrig, including how to download my Apple CarPlay or how to install a real steering wheel on a simulator. So let's find a fuel station because we're running out of fuel. All right, where is the nearest one? And I'm cooked. No, there's one up ahead. That should be easy. I don't think we're going to stay on the side of the road. It'll be just enough so I get the light on my fuel gauge on. So if you're watching on TikTok, hop over on my YouTube if you want, and you check out my tutorials. You can check out and download my Apple CarPlay, and also you'll be able to watch my live stream in horizontal mode, which displays the whole thing. So you have 3 screens here. There's one on my right, one on my left, and in front of me. You can see the whole stream. Also on Twitch. So if you want to help and support my Twitch, go over my Twitch, follow there, help me out. Twitch is very hard to be discovered at this point, so as YouTube is, unlike here on TikTok or Instagram, where I have, a fairly large follower base. So our stop is going to be off to the right. What's the name of this game, Adele? It's American Truck Simulator. Nice, a golf. I like golfs. And my light is on. Stop. All right, fast enough. I don't know if you guys can see the fuel light just illuminated on my dash. All right, there's the fuel pumps. So to fuel up, all we have to do is just stop over by the fuel pump. Pretty easy. Stop here. And then get the parking brake on. We turn off the engine. And then I have a D-pad behind my steering wheel that I can press the buttons here and fill up the tank. I do agree with you, Steve Ray. Volvo for life. Dude, I'm a big fan of Volvos, if one couldn't tell yet. I do have 3 Volvos, and one of them being the exact same car that I'm driving here. It's in my garage. Same thing with the navigation. The only thing my real car does not have is this phone thing here, which here I use it for camera. I use for, this is escape button, this is enter. So I can do stuff here. All right, tank is full. As you can see, the fuel gauge is moving up. Light's not on anymore. Let's turn the engine on. Get the parking brake off. Let's get back on the road. And where's the exit? Is there a secondary exit? I don't think so. Oh, there's one, I think, out there. You have a 2010 Volvo S80 V8. Dude, I love that engine. Hey, Kian, I do remember you. How are you doing today? Man, I'm a big fan of that V8. Such an awesome engine. I've seen a guy that was able to put a V8, that V8 engine, onto a Volvo S60. I'm doing well, man. How about you? Olá, Dominique. Tudo bom, cara? All right. To your right, to your left. The trailer is pretty big, so I have to do very wide turns here. All right, we're gonna hop onto the highway again. We're not that far from our destination. It's just about, what, 160 miles in game, which is just gonna be like 10 miles here in real, like, odometer life. Tudo tranquilão, cara. Bom dia pra você também. Um pouco mais tarde aí no Brasil, 8h40, né, quase. Trucks are coming very fast behind me. I'll have to slow down. Santa Catarina, eu sou do Paraná. Minha mãe nasceu em Brusque. And if you're watching on YouTube, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing. It'll help a lot. It's a small channel, trying to, grow a little bit here. Help out, please. Also, if you're watching on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button and help out there. Where am I from? I'm from Brazil, a small city called Curitiba. I agree with you, Steve. The Volvo V8 sounds pretty insane. There's a guy on YouTube that made some modification with this exhaust. It sounds beautiful. I gotta say, I like the sound of the 5-cylinder as well. But the V8, very nice. Work of art. Cidade boa, cidade pequenininha, mas boa. Where are you from, Kian? Chapecó, legal. Estive em Chapecó uma vez, faz tempo. All right, Sweden. I think you told me that, Kian, didn't you? I think you told me you're from Sweden. Sorry, didn't remember where you were from, but I remember talking and asking. There's a lot of people from Sweden that join every now and then my live stream, which is interesting because I drive a Volvo. I guess Volvos are very common for you guys. Passing by, I can't just slow down and carry on. American Truck. American Truck Simulator. If I like trucks, I mean, I like them. I think they're pretty cool. I'm not one of those big fanatics about trucks, but I do enjoy driving them here in American Truck Simulator. It's a relaxing experience, like I love driving in Assetto Corsa, but American Truck Simulator is just fun. All right, can bypass the wait station. All right, welcome to colorful Colorado. We're in Colorado right now. We might need to change lanes here because there's a merging truck. Holland style truck. I haven't. I'll have to check that one out. 1995 Volvo 850 GLT. Nice. My first Volvo was a 1995 Volvo 850, but the turbo with the 5-cylinder also. I had an 850 turbo that saved my life, and that's why I am Volvo for life. Thank you, Young Blood. Thank you for the follow. If you're watching on TikTok, consider checking out my YouTube channel or my Twitch, where you can actually see the whole setup. You can see all three TVs on those two streaming platforms. So if you have a Twitch, just check out Flybrick S60R or on my YouTube channel. Yes, many Volvos in Sweden. I can only imagine. My lane depart assistance. So that sound you guys heard is my lane depart assistance. We're almost at our destination. So 78 miles to go. Obrigado, Dominique. Cara, o teu também, cara. Eu gosto do teu. Esse não é meu primeiro, já é a terceira versão, cara, que eu construí. E aí tem o tutorial, que é, digamos assim, a quarta. E eu fiz um BMW e fiz um Miata também. We're almost there. So there's, like here I can see also the real time. It's gonna take 4 minutes in the real world to arrive to our destination. And we're gonna go downhill, so I better prepare myself because the truck is pretty heavy. So if I pull back on my lever here for my wipers, I have my engine brake. As you can see, there's a red light coming on my dash. This is my engine brake. O Miata eu postei uma vez só, cara. Faz tempo, é de um vizinho meu. Eu fiz pra ele. Pra ele e pro filho dele, na verdade. Tem que procurar lá embaixo no meu Instagram, cara. So if you're watching on TikTok, consider following and consider also checking out my Twitch or my YouTube channel, where you can see the live stream in horizontal mode. Also on Instagram, if you're watching on Instagram, check out my YouTube channel or Twitch. Both links are in my bio there on the link tree. You'll find it. Triple digit speeds. Dude, I'm hauling 60,000 pounds of whatever cargo this is. I don't need a speeding ticket. I'm already over the speed limit here. Usually the hammering happens in Assetto Corsa, which I do every other day. Then a Galaxy, I'll just hammer it. A 1997 Volvo T5 red, nice. The S70 or the 850, because I think 97 was the last year Volvo had the 850 also, and the first year of the Volvo S70, which was in fact the car that I bought right after I totaled my Volvo 850 Turbo. So when I crashed it, the insurance paid out, and I bought a Volvo S70 T5, 1997. Oh, the 850. Yeah, that was the last year. How do you do the phone displaying? So if you go to my YouTube channel, it's not a phone. It's this Apple CarPlay here is my SIM hub. So I have a bunch of information here, and I can change to whatever. And if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll find a tutorial on how to install it and use it on your phone or tablet with any sim racing. Ah, mas é sempre assim, Dominic. A gente monta um, quer montar mais um, e aí vai. Nunca tá feliz. So I hope I don't embarrass myself too bad trying to park this big, long trailer here. But we'll see. Bom, aí no Brasil, né, velho? Where do you live, Steve? You have a good taste for cars, man. Alright. So it's right off to our right here. Where's the entrance? Oh, right there. But it wide enough. Is it gonna pass through the door? It did. We're clear. All right, pretty good. That ain't bad at all. Unfortunately, why? I drove through Kentucky once. I can't say I know it, but I drove through it once. All right, where do you want me to park? That's going to be a tough parking. I live in Florida. So let's pick the hard one, and obviously it's going to be all the way around. I'll have to drive around here, up, down, and park. So let's see it. So, can I pass? I think so. And then I don't know how I'm gonna maneuver around, but we'll see. The city? Oh, I know what you mean. Sometimes, you know, especially small towns, they can be pretty rough. For jobs and things. Cara, do painel, velho, eu gastei pouco. Aqui tem um tipo de ferro velho chamado pick and pull. E você pode ir lá com as suas ferramentas e tira o painel do carro você mesmo. Eu gastei $300 só, velho. Alright. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Solis, for the follow. What am I driving on ATS? I'm driving a Volvo VNL 2014. I'll show you the outside in a second. Just maneuvering here. The parking spot is right here on my left. And let me check it out and see what it's look like. Oh boy, it's gonna be inside. Oh, love it. All right, we'll make it work. All right, so we gotta drive straight and then we're gonna back in that parking spot right there on our left. Let's do this. Let's see if I move here, open up, and then kind of go that way a little. And now you're gonna see the embarrassing. Cara, eu tô ligado. Uma vez eu comprei um radiador pro meu Volvo 850, os caras queriam R$3.000, velho. Isso em 2005. Let's hope I did it in the right way. Let's check it out first. Am I going to the right spot? Yes, I am, kind of. But I'm gonna hit. So I better go forward a little. Go straight and then turn. Gonna be a tight fit. Hard over. Hard to port. And gotta go forward. Hope it's enough. No, it wasn't. Too close. They put some boxes there just to make it harder, obviously. Okay, coming in. Nice and steady, nice and slow. All right, now comes straightening up. And let me show you guys what I'm doing. Pretty close. Yep, not bad. Just got to straighten up, and it should work. Cara, não faço ideia do que é esse troço aí atrás. I have no idea what I'm hauling here. Ooh, I stalled the engine. Tell no one. Am I hitting something? Why am I... I'm not hitting anything. That's weird. Right, now we're moving. $310 fuel. It's $320 here, man. Ain't much better. I'm in Tampa Bay Area. Yeah, almost. Now we're gonna straighten up and back up again, because that should work. Yes. A little bit here to the left. Straighten up again. Move backwards. We're almost there. We're gonna have to do one more time, because I like to park like super straight, as straight as possible. Cara, eu trabalho com pesquisa de mercado, meu amigo. Não tem trabalho mais entediante. Mas eu faço isso há 25 anos já. Alright, straight in now. Keep going, keep going, keep going. It's gonna turn green and green. Alright, let me show you guys what I've done. Here's where we're at. Oh, and would you look at that? I think I could have just parked in just by driving. But I did the hard way. I did not know Louisville was so expensive. I mean, I understand like big cities. Yeah, but fuel, like I drove through North Carolina a couple weeks ago, and fuel was super cheap. Not super cheap, it was cheaper there. It was like $2.90 something. But here it's like $2.30, $3.30, $3.25. Oh, lights. All right, so how do I get the trailer unhooked? I just hit comfort, and now it will be unhooked. So we got an excellent rating. Good, not too shabby. And let's get another job offering. Let's get a short one here, because I'm running out of time. Let's see. Nope, too long. Too long. Nope. We might need to go to the freight market. Yo, Maciak, how you doing today? Jobs, freight market. I'm holding the... I was pressing down the clutch like my life depended on it. Okay, this one is far, far, far. Too far. Oh. Got too far and I clicked on it. Let's go to the next screen here. I'll take a cheap one, even if it's like a bad payment. There we go, this one. Not too bad. And it's not far from here. I have 2 hours to get there. I think I can get there on time. Alright. You're fixing your rig? Oh no, what happened to it? Much lighter. Oh yeah, that's yes. The game, yes. The map is pretty close, Carpix, to America. It's just condensed. Everything is like smaller. So if you drive here in game 100 miles, it's like 10 miles or a little less. Can you play other games than ATS? Yes. Snoopka. I play Assetto Corsa. You can play any game, any sim racing game, even GTA 5 I play, and I also stream here on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and yes, pretty much all the platforms I'm streaming right now. Any game. I can even play Indiana Jones here, but I don't. Then I use my monitor connected to the computer. Oh, I do. BeamNG Drive? I was playing that last night with my daughter here. She loves BeamNG also. I don't stream BeamNG a lot. I don't know why. For some reason, it doesn't generate a lot of traction. My YouTube high voltage is Flightbreak S60R. If you click on my bio, you'll find a link tree, and there you'll find my YouTube. And on YouTube, you can see the widescreen version. So you can see my TVs on the side. You can see my tutorial on how to build this, how to get the Apple CarPlay, how to get the steering wheel, how to get everything working. And I'm working on the tutorial for the electronics. Do you like BeamNG Drive? That's one of my favorite games, man. Yeah, it's not too much to ask, Steve, and you're on the right platform. You're on YouTube right now. So if you don't mind, hit subscribe or just hop on to my channel and you'll see there's a detailed tutorial on how I set up everything. But I will make a video to do exactly what you're asking, to set up to a video game, because to set up to a video game, it's not hard. It's basically the same thing. The only thing I have to do is pretty much map the buttons. So for instance, I want to change the camera with this button here. I have to tell that this button changes camera, right? And if I start playing a new game, I need to tell that this is the hazard lights. So I press it, now it's hazards. Essentially, that's all I have to do. Because the gauges automatically work depending on the game I'm at. So if I'm playing American Truck Simulator, it'll load and work out the gate. Oh yeah, Carpix, I do play other games. If you check out my my Instagram there, my videos, you'll see I play all sorts of games. Pô, chama sim, cara. Chama sim. Se a gente conseguir juntar aí a galera, legal, eu gosto. E pra mim, cara, suporte a galera aí que tá criando, eu acho que é muito importante. Green light, I think it's the second green light that I missed. Pô, claro, velho, esse irmão tá aí com vocês. There was a YouTube video that the guy was sharing how to get the gauge working, right? Man, I was like, no way. You can get a gauge to work with the game? I was just flabbergasted. Did I get the parts from a scrapyard? Yes, I did. I did get the parts from a pick and pull junkyard, which is the type, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's the type of junkyards you go with your tools and you just pretty much get all the parts you need. And you pay a lot cheaper A steering wheel is like 15 bucks, $14 for a steering wheel. You can get the seat, the driver's seat and the passenger seat with leather, with the working electronics, for like 20 bucks. Wiring is a pain, Steve, but I do it in a way I'm gonna teach on my tutorial. I do it in a way that it becomes like a button box. So if you have ever seen somebody doing a button box, it's the same method. It's an Arduino, connect the wires, make the buttons button, Where am I going to? I don't know. I'm going to pick up a cargo. I'm here in Colorado, I think. This is the American Truck Simulator H. From an S60R, yes. Not the design. That's something every Volvo lover will tell you. This is the real Volvo S60R. Because back in the day when Volvo made this car, this was not just a design. The car actually had more horsepower. So it had 300 horsepower, all-wheel drive, the Spaceball, which is a 6-speed manual transmission, and it was amazing. I have the car in my garage and I love it. Yes, the speedometer works, and I just didn't see the traffic light was green here. Yeah, the speedometer works, the gauge fuel, what gear I'm at, the time, the odometer. This is actually showing how many miles until the empty tank here in game. That's why it's going faster, because American Truck Simulator condensed the world in a way that as I move, like less than a mile, it'll move like 4 miles here, 5 miles. Now we're over the speed limit here. Go down to 40. And where is that place? I think it's off to my right. Did I replace the LCD on the RTI? Yes, I did. And that's a very good question from somebody that knows what they're talking about. Yes, I did. So I did the same thing in my real car. Basically, I changed the screen. There's the screen. I will not remember the name. It's AT65 and whatever. And the cool thing about that screen, it's exactly 6.5 inch. It fits there perfectly. It's touch screen if you want. This one isn't. In my car it is. And you can hook up HDMI with it. So essentially you can pretty much just hook up anything you want. And in the car I do have my navigation works with a Raspberry Pi. Does the force feedback work? Yes, sir. It's 12 Newton meters from Fanatec. Fanatec Club Sport DD. Just hit me with questions, man. If you follow my YouTube, let's ask away, and if I have something I don't have yet, I can make a video about it. Which car brand is the dashboard you're using right now? So the car is a Volvo, the S60R. Casually removing the airbag, which there is no airbag here. I don't know all the map, but if you notice that secondary screen right there in front of me, that has the directions. We got to open up our turn here, and I think we're gonna have to go around this place here because it's a big trailer, very long trailer. And Steve, especially if you want to do a Volvo, I highly recommend Volvo S60. You don't have to get it R version, but the P2 platform, the code is available, and I improved it upon what the other guy did. So I added the turn signal, for instance. This wasn't working to get the blinking there, and the handbrake wasn't. Well, handbrake is here now. in this game. So handbrake wasn't working, you know, the lights and everything. Now it is. So I worked really hard to get everything working. There's just a few lights that are not working yet, but I'm gonna work on them. Thank you for joining on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram. If you're not following, hit the follow button or like the live stream just to help out. And if you're interested in seeing this in more detail, on my YouTube and Twitch, you can see the horizontal version. And you can watch my tutorial on how to build one of these. This is not as heavy as the cargo I was hauling before. It took a long time, man. Way longer than I'm proud to admit. Because I'm not a programmer. I don't know how to program. Everything I do is using ChatGPT. Yes, sir. I have the caller ID text input working in the DIM. You do know your DIM, man. But yes, I do. I can put anything I want there now. So this is the music, Green Beats by Harris Eller. And then I can change to the instant consumption. So it's doing about 0.5 miles per gallon. It's a pretty awful mileage. And then I can change to my distance to empty. And I could put anything else. I could put like where I'm live streaming for how long. But I did that with ChatGPT. It's just, I don't know how to code. It wasn't working before. And I just pretty much used ChatGPT and told, hey, listen, study this, let me know how to make this work, and give me a code that works. And I tested a lot. Oh, you have an 07 S16 T6. T6? I never seen a T6 P2. Oh, 2011. Yes, now it makes more sense. The P2s, I don't think they came in T6, but the P3s, yes, definitely. Thank you, Mark. O que é quebra de asa, mano? Boa pergunta, não faço ideia o que faz uma quebra de asa. I like the P3 platform high voltage. I think they're pretty cool. The Polestar, I think is pretty awesome. Do I think it would work? I'm 100% sure it would work. I do play Forza Horizon sometimes. Not a whole lot, but I do. The only problem with Forza Horizon on my simulator, Steve, is the fact that I can't super fine-tune the camera. Like here in this game, the camera is set up perfectly. If you're watching on YouTube right now, if you check out my horizontal stream, you'll see that I have like everything is perfect. Like where the A pillars are, where my side view mirrors are, everything is in perfect, like the height, the location, you know, everything. But Forza Horizon forces me to use the dreadful hood cam. So if I want to drive in Forza Horizon, I have to use the hood cam. No sir, I am using 3 TVs. So I'm using a 65-inch TV on all 3 TVs here. They're all the same TVs. They're TCL 4K 120 Hz TVs, and they work pretty well. I can't complain. They're not the best, like in terms of, you know, like brightness and darkness and all that kind of measurements, but I think it's perfect. To me, it's perfect. Manda sim, Dominic. Manda pra mim. Fiquei curioso agora. Yeah, that's the only problem, Steve. The camera. Oh yeah, no, I do play a set of Forza hard Hearthstoner. I do play. Yesterday, in fact, I was playing a Assetto Corsa here on the live stream. So if you check out my other videos on YouTube, I keep my live streams there. You'll see. I was playing in Shutoku Revival Project. Ah, eu já vi isso, Dominic, mas é só no Brasil. Isso eu nunca vi aqui, velho. Mas eu vi uns vídeos loucos disso. Yes, Assetto Corsa is, alongside BeamNG and American Truck Simulator, my 3 favorite games to play on this simulator. But just so you guys understand, the simulator here is basically just, you know, a place where you sit down. All the buttons here, they work as a joystick in any game. So I can, if I'm playing, I don't know, GTA 5, I can play with the simulator and even use my steering wheel on GTA 5. If I'm playing Indiana Jones, I can set up my buttons to do things. If I want to get the pause button to be like this, I can. If I want to, you know, whatever I want to do, I can, because these are just seen by the computer as a joystick. Now, to get the gauge working, it needs to be a sim racing, and it needs to be compatible with a software called SimHub. So if you check out SimHub's compatibility, pretty much any modern game, like from mid 2000s forward, will work with SimHub. And you can get like speed, RPMs. Some games will have more information than others. Some games will have less. Like American Truck Simulator is incredible. The amount of information you can get from the game, it's just insane. Assetto Corsa is pretty good. BeamNG is pretty good. iRacing is pretty amazing. What else? Forza Horizon works the basic. Like for instance, the fuel gauge does not work in Forza Horizon because in Forza Horizon they don't send this information. So that's the only reason. Gotta stop. Yes, it is. The radio is actually working, man. And the way I did with the HU850 was, you know those input auxiliary that you can buy on eBay? So I bought one of those, and so you see here CD5, CD changer. So it's the radio is seeing the input from the computer like a CD changer, the 10 CD changer in the back, because the HU850, like you know, has the 6 CD here, and they all work. Everything is working on it. I can use the volume to raise the volume and lower it. Obviously now I'm listening through my headphones. If I raise the volume, it's not going to do anything. But if I change the audio from my headphones to the speakers, yes, it'll just be able to work. You have a Logitech G20. Nice. Oh, a Challenger manual. Shift knob, nice. Steve, that's how it starts, man. I'm sorry to say, but if you're starting to try to make it feel more realistic, welcome. It's a bottomless pit. Yes, it's funny because in my real Volvo S60R, the volume knob is not working. I gotta fix the volume knob problem, which, as you know, is a very common problem on HU850s. A very annoying problem, but here it's perfect, like 100% perfect. And I didn't have to fix it, it just worked. Good morning from Florida to Missouri. Ooh, I'm gonna have to take this exit. The Nebraska map and Missouri. I think I have all of them. I do have the Nebraska and Missouri. I think I'm up to date with all the maps that are available right now, and there's a new one coming, right? Did that guy just brake check me? How wide? The whole setup. So as you know, the width of the dashboard is about 54 inches. And with the TVs around me, if you check out my videos, you'll see that all the triple TV setup take a little bit more space. I'd say about maybe 7.5 feet wide. I would just guess just around that much. Yes, I do need to do that. The only problem, Ruthen, is that I'm running triple 4K, and in triple 4K, it's pretty heavy. And as you know, American Truck Simulator is one of the worst optimized games ever. So right now, I'm running with a 4090, a 9950X 3D. I'm running 60 to 67 frames per second on 4K, 120 hertz TVs, which obviously aren't transmitting at 120 hertz, but I'm fluctuating between 50 and 70 frames per second. So if I add more traffic, it just gets unplayable. It gets lower to like 40. So I just keep it like this, you know. Because here everything is on ultra, and my 4090 is, you know, and the game is bottlenecked because, as you see, the GPU load is at 75% right now, and my CPU load is at 23% right now, and I'm capped at what, 70 frames per second. Would I ever make another simulator? What's their second favorite car after the famous S60R? That's a good question. So I did make other simulators. I did make a Volvo, another Volvo S60. I did make a BMW E60, the 2005 535i, and I did make a Miata. I'd say that the BMW is my second favorite one to make. That was a lot of fun, and the process is exactly the same for both Miata and BMW. So if you watch my YouTube channel on my tutorial, you'll be able to make one because the process is the same. Thank you, Theo. Oh, it has the gear layout. That's rare. I don't think it's easy to find that, is it? Is it, Steve? The 6950 XT could do the job. I think it does. I mean, if you don't have a triple screen setup, it should work. Hey, the gamer, you have a 5070. Nice. The new generation. So you can use the new frame AI generation thing. I forget the name now. So the reverse on the Challenger, is it to the right back or to the left front? Yes, I do. The power seat is working. I did have to bypass the CAN bus to make it work. So it took a little bit of work, but it did work. So I had to solder some wires straight from where the power comes in to the knobs where you control the power speed adjustment. But it does work. It works fairly well, actually. I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, but I can, like, I'm moving now and go back and forth. I can go closer, farther. Fix it. But the memory does not work. So I cannot use the memory adjustment because I bypassed the CAN bus. Thank you for everybody that's hitting that follow button. I really appreciate you guys. Yes, from 2001 and 2004 seats, you are absolutely 100% correct. The only problem is this is a 2005 seat. So they changed, and in 2005, they did add CAN bus to the seats. Thank you, Misha. Thank you for the heart. I think it's the first gift I get today. Appreciate it. Not here for the gift, but I do appreciate them. we're going to turn left here in this city. Those are all very good questions, High Voltage. And I love answering, as one might notice. And it's funny because the sound you guys hear for the turn signal, it's the game one, but in real life, it's also making the clicking sound because it does have a relay on the gauge. So if I put the microphone, let me see if that will catch. Let's hear music loud. I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, so you can hear the clicking sound of the relay, which is pretty cool. And there's also the ding sound. If I turn the engine off and turn it on, you'll hear the seatbelt ding. Ding, ding, ding. It will work for 3 seconds because it's annoying. I don't have a seatbelt put on. And then it turns off. I found a CAN bus ID and code for that. The mileage, it does change. I don't know if you noticed, but it's going up. Yes. And I found the code to reset the service light because this gauge already moved over 10,000 miles and I had to reset it. Like if you pay attention, it's 38.8 now, and as it moves, as we're driving, 38.9 miles now. It just moved to 108,982 miles. Exactly, yes. That thing makes the sound, and I gotta say, I love it. But in game, it makes its own clicking sound, so you guys need to hear my gauge one, which I hear in real life when I'm playing. And you can hear like when I press the hazard lights also. Oh, another one that makes the clicking sound, but that's not Volvo's design, that's my design, because the gauge cluster works with an Arduino, right? And Arduinos are 5 volts. But the parking brake light is 12 volts. So I had to install a relay so to kind of filter out that 12 volts so I don't just, you know, burn and fry my Arduino. So there is a relay that every time I click the parking brake, it will do the click on the relay. Yeah, the little chimes. Yes, CAN bus, exactly. So the gauge cluster is working through CAN bus. Everything else here is just Arduino without CAN bus. I'm pretty much just like hacking into the board. So I put new wires to the buttons that are connected to our Arduino, and those make the joystick works. And we're almost there. We're 5 minutes away from this delivery. I'm gonna make the delivery and we're gonna end the live stream for today. So if you're not following, consider hitting that follow button, like the live stream, and subscribe on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. A wait station? Bypass? Pull in. No, I have to pull in for the wait station. Great. Where's the wait station now? Is it to the right? I didn't see the sign. Oh, right there. It's up ahead. Wow, this is far away. What wheelbase do I use, Khan? I am using a Fanatec Club Sport DD. Hey Brian, welcome back. I'm almost ending my live stream. And I think I'm gonna get a ticket because I don't see the wait station. Oh, right there, half a mile ahead. Hello, Motimba, hi. Hello, Ahmed Ankur. Hi. Is it here? No. Or is it? Yes, right there. What software am I using for the racing games? Now, today I'm playing with... Oh, it wasn't here. We'll have to go off-road, fellas. No, I'm playing American Truck Simulator right now. And we gotta stop at the station here. Oh, absolutely. You have to find an, you know, like you said, a not busted 850, but... And a fun fact, when I went to the junkyard the first time, that's what I wanted. I wanted a Volvo 850, but as one might imagine, it's pretty tough to find a non-destroyed Volvo 850. How long did the entire wiring take? Ah, man, it took quite a while, but it's fun work for me, you know? I do enjoy building these almost, or even more than I enjoy playing. Do I sell those car parts, and how did you make the game setup? So Motimba, you can check my YouTube channel for a tutorial. I do not sell the car parts. You can find those at your close nearby junkyard, and that way you can build one yourself. Hey Houdini! Do I have a rough cost for the build? Just about $700 for what makes this build special. $300 in car parts, about $400 in wood, carpet, you know, metal, all the good stuff. Electronics, LCD screen, Arduinos. You're in Dubai. You would have bought the entire thing for me? Yeah, Visher, I wish it was easier to ship, because these things are pretty much like parts of a real car, and I'm getting tired here in game, but I think we can deliver this cargo before we get a ticket. And we're almost there. It's 3 minutes till we get there in real life. In game, it's 55 minutes, 50 minutes, but the game goes super fast. Thank you, Houdini. I'm no magician, but it was not expensive. And it's starting to rain here, so we got our wipers on. Oh, you're in Palm Beach, dude. Yes, I got some parts out of that Palm Beach one. But dude, the one you have to check out, it's called Pasco Easy Pull It. Those are the best. Like, it's a clean place, super cheap. The guys are amazing. Like, if you mention my name, they'll give you a discount. I'm not being paid to do this. It's just because I really enjoy it, and they told me whoever you send here, they'll get a discount. So check out Pasco Easy Pull It, and if you go there and buy parts, just tell them that the Flybrick S60R sent you there. They're gonna give you a discount, and I don't get any money for doing that, just because I like them. Every time I go there, VIP treatment, the place is clean, the cars are very well organized. People don't destroy the cars when you're just, you know, picking parts out of. Thank you, Justin. Pretty close. Thanks, man. Five hours? Yeah, I mean, I know Palm Beach is pretty far, but if you ever up here in Tampa Bay area, that's the place to go. I bought parts in that Palm Beach a few times when I went down to South Florida. it's not here. That was almost a ticket. Thanks, Justin. Official helms. Oh man, build one, dude. Go to my YouTube, check out the tutorial, and make one for yourself, man. You're not gonna regret. It's a hell of a lot of fun. And some people, like, if you don't have the space, you can cut the dashboard in half. My first version had the dashboard cut right here on this seam there. How often do I stream? I try to stream every day, every weekday from like 8 till 9-ish. Sometimes I go a little over, but I'm basically commuting to my home office, if I'm honest, because my desk is right behind me where I work during the day, so I'm essentially just driving to work. Eu uso a base do Fanatec, meu amigo. O Fanatec Club Sport DD da Fanatec, de 12 newtons. The power of the Volvo. Come on. I'm getting tired. I need to take a rest. This traffic light is taking forever. I can see it's yellow. You guys can't see, but there's a yellow light there. Green. Green, green, green. Yeah, I mean, we can try one day, because it's hard to find the lobby, right? You have to, I don't know, set up a lobby for, I don't know how to play with friends on Forza. I played Forza online several times, because I think pretty much every time you go in, it's online. But it's hard to find people. Dude, I started with a Trustmaster, a T300. That's how you start, man. And then you want to get a little better, and then a little better, and then a little better, and next time you look, you have like a whole car inside of your home office. É sim, vou ter que encostar para ele dormir. O problema é que eu tô chegando já na minha entrega aqui. E a delivery está sendo esperada em 3 horas. Então não dá para parar, senão ele vai... Vou levar uma multa ali pros caras. Mas eu tô chegando já ali. Yeah, I'm commuting to my home office. Awesome. I love when you hop in, man. It's great to see people returning and, you know, enjoying the live stream. I enjoy playing, so I would be playing anyways, because I really did this even when I'm not streaming. I like to drive in the morning, kind of sort of commute to work, and I do that sometimes at the end of the day. Not as frequently, but at night, sometimes I'll just go for a joyride at night. And what better way, right? I'm using real fuel, not taking any chances. I can go as fast as I want. Any help with Canvas details? No facts. Dude, this is a very deep rabbit hole. Now, it depends on what kind of cluster you're talking about. I can help you with Volvo P2 from 2005 to 2009. Just those gauges. I can help you with those. But unfortunately, if you need help with other types of gauges, you'll need to find specialized help, because, you know, some people do have codes available online. Is it here? Yeah. Nope. Oh, the next. Canvas is a very, very tricky thing. Like if I have the same car, same model, different year model, the gauge cluster will not work here. Qual modelo do Fanatec é o Club Sport, cara. Club Sport DD, e aí tem duas versões. O meu é de 12. Tem uma de 15 newtons e tem a de 12. We're gonna turn here where our delivery is. Oh, didn't turn too much. Might not make it. Turn too late. go. There is our delivery. It wouldn't be harder, high voltage, to communicate with the Arduino. It just would be different. You would have to sniff the CAN bus all over again. So, you know, that's the annoying part. Okay, where's the delivery? Let me go outside here. Oh, right there. Okay, so we're gonna have to back in. That's where the, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. It's right behind the truck. Right there, there is a garage. So it's not harder, man. It's just different because every, like, when they changed from the 2001 to 2004 to 2005, as you know, they also changed the the SEM. So the language for the CAN bus is completely different. Let me check here if I'm doing right. Yeah, I would say so. You guys will watch me embarrass myself a little bit. I hope it's not too much. I can't really see here because most, yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, yeah, it is too bad because I'm going to the wrong. There's two garage door opens. Now I see the right one is a little farther. There we go. Now we're going to go to the right one. The Volvo XC90, yes, that one would work because the XC90s are the same model style. What you need to do is you check the connector in the back. If it's white, it'll work. If it's green, it won't. The greens are 2001 through 2004. And the white ones are 2005 to 2009. Awesome, almost there. Now it's just pretty much just lining up and backing in again. Oh, there's a Volvo XC90 on screen. Yeah, the game has some Volvo's XC90s. I wish they had more models. Yeah, this container here is right in the way, kind of on purpose, I guess. Pretty much just back in straight now. Yep, pretty good. Can't complain. All right, green light. So let me show you guys where I'm at. Reverse engineer with the E60 that so you have an E60. Should have told me that, or I didn't see that. The E60, there are codes available online, new bikes. So here we are. We parked in. It's green. If I hit the comfort button here, it'll disconnect. And we're out. Awesome, excellent, delivered on time. My good friends, there's a bunch of you that have been watching for quite some time here. I really appreciate you guys. I really enjoy having you here with me, but I gotta work. So we'll end the live stream right here. If you're not following, if you're watching and you're curious, just hit the follow button, check out my YouTube channel. I have tutorials. I have a bunch of videos that I post of my simulator, playing, enjoying different games. Make sure that you subscribe. If you don't, just at least hit like button for me. That'll help a lot. And I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. Cara, aqui nos Estados Unidos é uns $700. 799, eu acho. Nossa, 15 conto. Tá louco. Bom, depois a gente conversa mais. Tô desligando já, Dominique. A gente se fala. All right, everyone. Bye, High Voltage. Thank you. Bye, Steve.